Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this September 21st, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far. Everybody has a great Sunday evening. Everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the tropics in the lower 48, and we're going to start off here with Hurricane Gabrielle. Hurricane Gabrielle did form this afternoon as expected, as I said last night video, that it would become a hurricane tonight, and it did. The latest report was 75 miles an hour winds, and here Bermuda here should be getting pretty east, should continue to move east of the Bermuda. There's a cold frontal boundary kind of moving east towards it, so that should stir it on out into the tropical Atlantic. Alright, we're going to be watching a tropical wave right here, and there's another little tropical wave down here right below this one that we need to monitor as well, because it could be having three name systems here sometime this week in the tropical Atlantic. Gabrielle, Humberto, and I'll have to look up what the I name is. I can't remember what I is, but I'll have to look it up. But anyway, we may have three name storms going on in the Atlantic. Got some more vigorous tropical waves moving off the African coast, and they're going to continue to march off to the west. So get ready, folks. Hurricane season is about to ramp up here. Should be going towards end of this month and into October, so get ready, folks. There may be even something trying to form down here in the Gulf. Could be something forming also down in the Caribbean Sea as well between now and November. So we will continue to monitor over the next several weeks and couple months to come. And then after should be around mid-November, things should start beginning to quieten down some. But right now we are about to get slammed with a lot of tropical system in the tropical Atlantic. Will they hit land? Right now, it's a little too early to tell, but we will continue to monitor that and keep you up to date. All right, let's take a look at the forecast cone for Hurricane Gabrielle. But you can see here the tropical storm force wind field, hurricane force wind field right behind the X there. We're located near latitude 28.5 north, longitude 61.7 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 75 miles an hour with higher gusts. Movement is to the north-northwest at 10 miles an hour. Right now it's classified as a hurricane with winds of 74 to 110 miles per hour. They're still expected to become a major hurricane. I showed something last night that it could reach Category 3, could even be a Category 4. Right now the models are hinting at a Category 3. We'll show you that in just a few minutes. But you can see here's Bermuda here, passes well off to the east of Bermuda. Most of the tropical storm force wind looks to be on the east side of Bermuda, but would not be surprised they could issue a tropical storm watch or a warning for portions of Bermuda. So if anybody ain't watching in Bermuda, it's going to be kind of a grazing blow to you guys, so as it continues to push on off to your east. But you can see it remains a hurricane through Wednesday at 2 p.m. Then by 2 p.m. Thursday, it's a tropical storm. Here is the Canary Islands up here. So you have the Canary Islands up here, and you can see there's 2 p.m. Friday. It continues to pull on off in the northeasterly fashion away a tropical storm moves. All right, now here's the spaghetti-o model. You can see here's the center of the storm. Continues to pull on off to the north and east, then well on off to the east. At 144, 168 hours out, you can see it's way over here in the eastern tropical Atlantic. Alright, let's take a look at the intensity goddess. Here's the intensity goddess, 65 knot winds, we go 75 miles an hour. You can see Category 3 hurricane. That's why they decided to go into a 3. But it's going to continue to ramp on up. Would not be surprised it could reach Category 4 possibly, but right now we'll hold it at a Category 3. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thank you for tuning in to the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 700 subscribers, so try to help us move on up the ladder to 700 subscribers here very soon. Alrighty, so hopefully we will get there. Alright, here's your Monday forecast. You can see we got thunderstorms and showers from portions of New Brunswick to northern Maine, over here toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior to Michigan, to Wisconsin, all the way over to Montana, also through Wyoming, through Colorado, New Mexico, northern Baja region of California, northern portion of northern Mexico state, also toward Kansas, to eastern Texas, to the central and northern Gulf, to the Florida Key, Atlantic coastal waters, right along the coastal waters off the southeast coast, portion of the Outer Banks of North Carolina, all the way up toward Pennsylvania. We got some mixed precipitation in portions of Montana to Wyoming, to portions of Utah, also Colorado region. Got some severe weather in portions of Kansas, Oklahoma, and northeastern panhandle region of Texas. Then again up here in portions of Nebraska and Iowa, and northwestern portions of Missouri. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on to the Tuesday outlook, if we can get there. Should be popping up here in a minute, hopefully. Okay, we're still waiting on it to pop up here. Okay, here it is. Got thunderstorm and shower from New Brunswick, Newfoundland, all the way down to Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, over here toward Lake Superior, Lake Huron, across Michigan to Wisconsin, to Wyoming, Colorado, to Texas, to Louisiana, Mississippi, also West Virginia, DC, Delaware, Central and South Florida, Northwest Bahamas, portion of the Gulf, Southern Texas region, Southern California, and the coastal waters off the California coast. We got some mixed precipitation portion of southern Wyoming and also in the portion of Colorado. And then we got some more severe weather down in the portion of Oklahoma, portion of northeast Texas, and western Arkansas region as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map, which you're locating across the nation. And it's not a very busy map on here. You can see we got a little bit of frost advisory over northern California, southern Oregon. Air quality alerts in portion of Washington State, wind advisories over portion of Montana. Then you can see we got some severe thunderstorm watches and warnings in Texas and southern Oklahoma. Got a few spattered areas of flash flood warning, flood advisory in portion of Nevada, also in the areas of southern Arizona, portion of eastern Oklahoma, portion of Louisiana, and also Missouri, also Tennessee. Got small craft advisory, gale warning from the Outer Banks about 250 nautical miles offshore, and then some right along the Philadelphia region down to the Outer Banks, northern California to portion of Oregon State, southern Hawaii and Chain Island, and around the Alaska region to the west and southwest. Alright, now let's move on to the severe weather outlook. This is for your Monday. Alright, you can see we got marginal risk from Chattanooga to Buffalo, New York to Detroit. Then again from Abilene to Green Bay and La Crosse and Milwaukee. There's that slight risk from Garden City to Liberal to Woodward, Oklahoma, Norman, and Omaha to Lincoln. You're included. General thunderstorm elsewhere. Tornado probability looks like this. 2% down here, portion of Oklahoma and also portion of southern Kansas. Damaging winds. You can see 5% from Chattanooga to Buffalo. Then again from Abilene to Green Bay to Garden City to Fort Steele, Omaha and Lincoln. 5% for damaging winds. Large hail looks like this. Pretty much from Oklahoma City to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Then there's that Garden City, Liberal, Omaha and Lincoln. 15% risk area. Alright, now let's take a look at your day number 3, which is Tuesday. Alright, we got general thunderstorm from Maine to Texas, portion of California, southern areas of I knew we were going to do that. That's why I went ahead and did this here. Alright, well now we're going to take a look at the severe weather as soon as it pops back up here again. You can see from Abilene to Bowling Green, Kentucky, marginal risk. In between, you can see just north of Dallas, over toward Little Rock, just west of Little Rock, slight risk of severe weather. Probability looks like this. 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, now let's take a look at the tropics. Alrighty, here's the system. Here's Hurricane Gabrielle. This is that other system here that looks to become Humberto. Right now it has about 10% over the next 2 days, 60% in the next 7 days, and this here has a 0% chance of development, I think. Soon we can get to it. No, it's 10%. It changed. 10% chance in the 2 days and 30% in the next 7 days. So as soon as I look at the eyes, I will let you know which one doesn't here. but you can see this here look like it will become Humberto. This one here will become whichever one the I. Let me look. Let me see if we can pull it up real quick. See if I can get to. Okay, tropical cyclone names. I can go ahead and let y'all already know as soon as I. Okay, Amelia, that's what it is. Amelia will be the next name after that one, and then it'll be Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nestor, Ogla, Pablo, Rebecca, Sepstein, Tanya, Vance, and Wendy. That'll be the next names after that, because we already done used all the way down to Gabrielle so far. So yeah. So like I said, the next one will be Humberto, and then Amilda. That'll be the next ones. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.